My phone sounding bad. It sound like it's these speakers, but it's my phone. I get people be like, why you always listening to that? When you make something like that so beautiful, when you make something like that so pure and so beautiful, when you transmute energy like that, no matter if it was pain, happiness, sadness, when you put your all in something like that, one thing beautiful about music is that you can all when you lose yourself, you can always go back. And that right there will wake you up. That's what it did for me in music. I got certain songs that's some of my best songs nobody know about. I go listen to those songs. Well, when I had my studio, and it would remind me of where I was and what I could be and who I could be and what I could become. You know, you gotta recognize the beauty in things. It's like a lot of people don't, we forsake the best things in life. All of us. You got music or something. You got something. It don't gotta be music. Be anything that you put your creativity into. And you just go back and say, I remember this. I remember this version of me. It was only something she could have made at that time. It's her. It's who she is. It's the way she looked. That's her aura. Her physical body. None of our physical body can compare to the beauty of our aura. Anyway, I was finna say something. I got on to say something. I got distracted with that music. I was thinking about energy, listening to this song. I don't know if y'all done started doing it yet, but I've been doing a lecture here and there for the last couple of weeks saying, notice the energy when God leaves. Don't notice when you lose your house. Notice when you lose your cars and stuff like that. Notice when God energy leaves you. Man, that make you feel so. When you notice when God energy leave you, you feel some type of way. I don't care if you the biggest gangster of all gangster thugs. That's like that movie. I don't know if it's the LL Cool J movie. He made some great movies too. I don't know why he didn't keep acting. But I guess he probably just got it made. But he made it. I don't know if it was this movie though. It was a gangster movie he made. But it was a movie where these people walked in. It was another gangster on the movie, and the cats came interrupting this gangster. And he said, "Don't you see my favorite show on?" He was watching this dude preaching on TV. That's how it be, bro. He said, "Don't you see? They was all in this game. They was all in the basement or something." He said, "Can't you see? I'm watching my favorite show." And they showed the TV. He was watching a gospel show, a preacher show. Like that's how it be. That's how it used to be in the street, bro. That's how it was. When some of the most ruthless people, boy, you better thank God they got a heart of God. You better thank God because that destroys you. But anyway, I can't remember what movie that was on. It was an old movie. It was good though. But It's like that, bro. Like a person like that can exactly. He know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you can be in these streets, you could be in any part of life, but you still know and feel when you got God. But you can do something, and for some reason you don't feel that energy of God no more, and it just do something to you, it turns you some way. Now, see, on a little lighter scale of people that don't do nothing like that street stuff and really are God-fearing people, you can feel it greatly. You can feel it greatly. Like, you can just leave a lover. You can just exchange a certain lover and feel it. You can know it's just certain stuff like that. But you can feel the energy shift because it ain't so many distractions. But it's just something about that energy of God. And for me, it was drugs. It was like, God, I was on a particular drug for a while, probably about 2.5 years maybe. And God was like, I felt God was saying it, but I really didn't know if God said it. I was like, I'm doing a lot more than this drug, so this drug can't be too bad. And God was like, if you don't get out that drug, I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. You ain't supposed to be this kind of person. You know, that made me feel some type of way. Because I'm like, my life been a disaster my whole life. How I'm not supposed to be this kind of person? But I ain't looking at it like that. It kind of hurt me a little bit. Why would God say that? I ain't never feel nothing special about me. And nobody ever treated me like I was special. Why would God treat me special, you know? And God was like, I didn't build you to be this way, you know? So I was like, maybe I'm just hearing. This is when I started having these experiences. I said, maybe I'm just hearing stuff. I'm gonna keep doing my drugs, because drugs, you know, in my mind, man, this drug is fundamental. Whatever, you know? And next thing you know, I went back again after I heard that. And I was with somebody at that time. I told them I heard something. I heard that. And they were like, oh, I don't know. So I went, got my drug again like I always do, and I felt that energy leave me. I've been talking about this for the last few days. And when I felt that energy leave me, it's like the wind stopped blowing instantly. And man, that was the longest walk home in my life. I was paranoid. I felt like everybody was watching me. It just the energy was just so thrown off. I was like, what is going on? It's like God, I seen God go through, I don't know why I want to say vortex, but go through bridges in the spiritual. And when you think you cocky and all this, let's say it's an elite, a mountain, powerhouse. And he just bothering people, just attacking people, just attacking the poor, just keep the poor and over exaggerate, just above and beyond. Nobody can stop him in the world. I seen God go on this bridge in the spiritual and say, fear me. And all that armor on you that's got you tough, it got you so mighty, just fall off of you. I seen him do it because he did it to me. Just fall off you. You just be sitting there shivering, shaking. You don't know what to do. And somehow, the way you feel inside, internally, spiritually, it shows on the external of you. Man, I'm telling y'all, when you lose that energy of God, when you stop feeling that energy, when you stop feeling God with you, it ain't no other feeling in the world. You done felt how it feel to lose your car. You done felt how it feel to lose your home. You done felt how it feel to lose a child. You done felt how it feel to lose a loved one. But you ain't never felt no energy like this before. You ain't never felt sorrow like this before. You ain't never felt loneliness like this before. And the problem is a lot of y'all feel it and didn't acknowledge it and didn't notice it. Let me give you an example of how it feels. If you ever did a hard drug and you trying to heal and you start having withdrawals, that's how it feels. That's how it feels. You need a drink or something. You need a drink. Let's say you never did a hard drug, but you know what I'm saying? Same thing with a drink. You wake up with a hangover. You just feel weak. You just feel something just feel off. You feel lonely. You feel without. You don't feel safe. Everything good. It's supposed to be good. Should be good. The job, everything seems good, but you just feel alone and empty. That's how I feel. When God leave you for good, that's how you stay. But I don't think he ever leave none of us for good, but he teach us a lesson in his own way.